Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen the Magician. And you already know. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored whenever this video is finding you, morning, noon, or night. It's free spiritual messages. We're just giving them away for free. So I mean, you could just take them. Use your own free will and discernment, always at all times in your own life. This is just me, descrambling the energy around you so that you can see maybe a little bit in front, behind, on both sides, and make things a little more clear, some clarity. So like, share, subscribe. Get in the comment section. We're always in there. We got a bond collective. Strengthening it, strengthening it every day. So, all right, let's get started. So I got two scenarios here today. One here is you have a clear knowing, a clear understanding of a situation, a person, or a decision that was made. I'm seeing how this is like a decision that was made between you and somebody else. Somebody may have confessed healing. Yeah, oh, maybe it did provide some type of healing. Someone confessed some hidden feelings that they had to someone else here. Either there was a lot of admiration, secret flirting, and these types of things, a deep friendship that developed beforehand, or this is what's taking place now that everything's out in the open and on the table. There's almost no holding back, but it's almost like somebody already knew or felt that this was a situation that was going to take place. I see definitely a confession. Someone feels like they made the right decision, potentially both parties involved. This is just a lot of clarity for somebody. Again, somebody had a gut feeling. Somebody had a gut feeling about all of this, and it turns out that they're being confirmed. Their suspicions are being confirmed to the maximum, to the T. Now the strange thing about this is like somebody or maybe both parties are keeping this a secret or under wraps out of the public. And it's sort of an energy of like making sure you cover your tracks, or like I'm not saying there's anything nefarious yet. We're gonna open it up with some tarot, but it's like whatever this is, it seems new. I'm seeing friendship here, so I'm not thinking anything nefarious, but either way, somebody or two people want to keep this under wraps right now. They're not really saying anything about it. It's something they both agree on to move forward with. It's like they agree it's the best course of action. And yeah, it's like somebody's best kept secret. It's like they got a new best friend, and like things are going great. Both parties feel like the other person is that. Like they both feel like two people feel like they just made a new best friend. Like it's like it almost perfect alignment for both of them. Like this scenario, it's working out. One person could be very intuitive. The other person could be really flirty and like very kind. It's giving again a very youthful friendship, or again a very like sweet person, or something like that. Someone that's very, someone that gives you that like ah, that like that type of feeling. Someone has that type of feeling, whereas someone else is very, I don't want to say a mentalist, but again, someone is very like forward thinking, very intuitive, very much in someone you wouldn't have to explain a lot about how you feel to this person. Someone would kind of already know, be able to feel it out, and kind of, and somebody like, again, it's sort of like a good balance between these two. This person kind of, this flirtatious kind of sweet person on the other side, like this is exactly what they need. It's actually easier for this person to reciprocate towards this more intuitive individual, like with their energy. The fact that this intuitive individual is like so open and like so, again, they're tapped in, they're paying attention to more that's going on around them in the environment than they're letting on, and they're using that to their advantage to make this person feel comfortable. So that's one scenario. On the other side, someone else is dealing with, and again, these don't have to be related scenarios. It's just someone else here is dealing with an extremely toxic friend or friendship group, or coworkers, or in a work dynamic or toxic workplace, or like neighborhood or a household, something like that. like a very toxic environment that someone has to repeatedly visit, or again, someone has to deal with this on a regular basis, a daily basis, something like that, or deal with these types of people. It's definitely an unhealthy environment. I'm gonna say mentally, could be also a physically unhealthy environment if somebody is actually, let's say, working on in an unhealthy job site or something like that, or unsafe work conditions, could be something like that too. Or maybe someone's in an abusive household or something like that. Could be something like potentially dangerous environment. If not, it's definitely psychologically, mentally, emotionally damaging to the people involved. Potentially even, let's say if someone if someone feels like they're the main character in this situation, and like they feel a sense of innocence and maybe that they're being attacked to some degree, a person might not even be able to realize that they're also being toxic in a situation. That's this type of place tends to rub off on people, or this environment scenario. So it's like a lot of people could be acting toxic, but there is somebody here that does see themselves as main character, protagonist type energy. And this person is slightly because this person I can see is trying to protect themselves from whatever all of this is, all of this drama, chaos, whatever this environment is. Someone is actually like if this is if this is an actual unsafe work environment, somebody is trying to like put on the safety gear before they clock in. Like there's someone here that's actually trying to follow the rules, and this is actually giving them like an advantage in this environment where they're probably either going to get out of it or be able to transform their personal circumstances with a combination of innovative thinking and like taking bold action in this environment, or against it, or something like that, or outside of it. Someone's going to be able to transcend whatever this is. Right now the person is still stuck in this environment, and it's a lot of negativity, and it's like people do, it's like a lot of like backwards where people do negative things and try to pass them off as positive actions. Like I don't know what would be a good example. It's like someone it's like a lot, well that would be extreme, but it's like a lot of like someone bringing you a cup of coffee and you thinking it's out of kindness, and then right before they give it to you, like they spill it, or they spill it on the floor, or they spill it all over you. And like there's a lot of like this was going to be a good thing, but then once it got accomplished, like wow, like that was like this was totally not worth it. Like the abuse or what I had to endure to garner whatever this win or this victory is in this environment, like it wasn't worth it. This environment often gives people that type of feeling. So you have a lot of, again, this deception, deceptive or illusionary people with illusionary type motives, ulterior motives. Again, a lot of mask wearing, a lot of people not being themselves. I see it's very difficult to do that. So a lot of like, this is again a cachet of masks for whoever is navigating this environment. You'd have to change faces more than once a day, or however it goes. This environment, there's a lot of, it's a lot of deceptive people dealing with a lot of deceptive people. So it's like you can never know. There's almost no point in trying to figure out if there are lies or truth in whatever this is. It's best that somebody again protects themselves and just sticks to ooh, my right ear is going crazy. Somebody has to stick to their own path and like their own agenda, and like that's the best way to again remain untainted, toxin free, let's say, and potentially again transcend or escape this environment, depending on the scenario situation that someone would be facing, that based on what I'm describing. Again, a lot of fearfulness too. So I'm getting a lot of like people people have done things in this environment that they're afraid could come to the light. Again, people are afraid of their masks falling or people seeing behind the mask. A lot of ulterior motives, and again, illusionary tactics employed already as strategies in order to like have victories or advancement in this in whatever this thing in this society or this again this environment, whatever it is, this toxic environment. In order to have success or advancement, a lot of illusionary tactics, a lot of lies, betrayal, stabbed in the back, Achilles healing, a lot of mountain placing, giants in the environment, things like that, blockages. These things are done on purpose in this environment to slow things down for different people at different times. It would all depend on, again, so it's like a den of snakes. So we're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna throw first on this. So what's this clarity and this hidden? Again, somebody is Fergie sharing a secret world. Share our secret. I have a cold. I can't sing right now, collective. I don't have a cold, but I mean, my throat is going crazy. So I can't sing right now. But somebody wants to share a secret world like Fergie and them. And you know, if I could sing, collective, I would sing to you. But let's get something on that. What is that about? Why the protection? Why keep this hidden? Oh, somebody believes they found. What do you mean? Why? They're like, why? We need more. Why keep this hidden? Somebody. Ooh, and you know I don't do this, and it's not like. Let's say this, because I don't want to do. You know me. I don't do soulmates, twin flames. I'm not trying to tell you this person is the one for you. Again, you gotta live your real life and use your discernment, and things will happen. And hopefully, if this is what you really want, it'll work out for you. But I'm never gonna tell you that. Oh, the person you're meeting, this could be your soulmate. Oh, this is your person. You're one for you. Like. We'd have to seriously probe into every character that enters your energy to really get the nitty gritty on them to see if they would even be healthy enough for you to deal with. And again, we've been over this, collective. You seduce too many people to keep up with. And we already know that there are a lot of people that disguise themselves as one thing and are ready to go jack in the box on you because they see your energy and they want to be in it. Again, they see you as that attractive, well put together, well thought out, again, and sort of naive about it, and individual, and it draws people in towards you. So, but this person here, or both parties, are feeling like they've at least found somebody special, someone worth like putting the time in with, someone worth like, let's gauge this one. Okay, let's put this one not necessarily on the pedestal, but like, let's watch this one. This is a healthy one. This could be not necessarily the one, but something special here. And both of them feel like this is why they need to keep this out of the public eye, because they're like, this could quickly go from like a generous like friendship where we both care about each other and like we're social. We just don't go around people. We're just not trying to be seen by people we know. We go places and like, again, both of us we both apologize and explain and take accountability. Like this is going places. This is like unique. You know, two people are like, okay, hold on. Something special is happening here. I'm not putting all my eggs in this person's basket, let's say. But they understand that, again, involving too many people right at this point is going to cause Two of Cups reversed. So, okay, I like that. Well, how will you guys meet or get together? Okay, something's got to end first. Well, oh wait, that card tried to pop out. There it is. So after an ending takes place, for at least one of these people, it's like somebody is tired of, it's almost like someone gets tired of like the dating scene, or yeah, pretty much someone gets tired of trying to see what's out there. And then they meet somebody that, again, they develop the other person. Well, what if one person's doing that? What is the other person doing? I feel like this, not the intuitive person. I feel like the other person is the one on the dating scene. Sort of. Right, and then Hangman, Four of Pentacles. So someone else, again, this intuitive person is pretty much just, I mean, they're doing what intuitive people do. They're kind of keeping to themselves. It's a lot of self-reflection, a lot of inner work. This person's, I mean, they're doing good financially. They're saving their coins. and this person has a firm understanding of like modern economics of the times. Like if somebody is like watching the economic news or following the stock market, something like that. Somebody is like, or business news. Somebody is like figuring out a lot about money making or following the trends, something like that. And someone else is gonna go. So after someone goes through and not necessarily an ending, it's sort of like just getting fed up. I don't think this person is necessarily seeing anyone serious. If they are, this person, they look at them as sort of immature and not really ready, and maybe a liar and sort of promiscuous, and like someone that if they dated whoever this person is, if it's even a person, it's like they would block the pathway or cause disruptions in this person's life. So you have this the more flirtatious person, the more sweet type of individual. It's either someone like that, and they're like, okay, they've had enough. This is like the last person, or they've met a lot of people that are kind of that archetype, or they're just like they've dated a couple of people, and it's just like it's not really producing any results, and they feel like it's sort of, again, that's also still staying in that game was still blocking the pathway. You're not really doing anything. You're just seeing a bunch of different people that's not really going anywhere. And again, then them too, they get a sort of a new perspective on a person, and it's like it kind of leads them to wanting to hold on to that person and see where things go type of energy. Even if I'm still reading it up the cards in the same way, it still kind of is gonna lead into that type of energy. This person eventually embodies that energy, and again comes towards this intuitive person. Or it could be this intuitive person comes towards, I didn't ask for any definitive answers on like how they, like who comes towards who, just kind of like what would be happening around the time. So somebody is kind of focused on finances, business news, the stock going up or whatever. Somebody's focusing on the economic times. Somebody decides they've had enough of the dating game, and around that time, sometime these two meet, or they finally decide to have some type of cooperation, correspondence between each other. These two people could already know each other. All right, so now I'm going to take a look at this toxic environment. So sort of and this is going to be mad vague, but what is the deal with this place? It seems like terrible. Whatever this environment is, something about it being like also an immoral. This is like, again, like I was saying, this is like where snakes go to slither. They don't promote like prayer, angels, like going forward on your destined path. Like this negates all of that. You're not allowed to pray here. You're not allowed to work on your destiny. You're not allowed to have balance. You're not allowed to, you got to forget who you are and clock into this place. And like the toxic energy from this place kind of breeds that. Like it keeps away like those things. It's like a place where dreams go to die, like, or something like that. Like, let's say you were walking towards this place and you sort of had like an idea of things you wanted to do. For whatever reason, you would just feel like the closer you got to it, you wouldn't be able to. You're like, oh, I'm gonna listen to my like, I'm gonna put my iPods in at work and like listen to it's like the closer you got there, the more you realize, oh shit, I can't do that. Like there's an energy that blocks you from like having any personal experiences that would benefit you in this while you're in this place. Something like that. Like, it's very serious. They don't want anything moral or truthful coming near this place. Yeah, there's a lot of tomfoolery that goes on in there, and a lot of bad planning. Again, this just seems, I guess it's just going to be, yeah, and then there's like the people in here, oh my gosh, angry, frustrated, rude, belligerent, again, and definitely like, one of these energies definitely cannot remain in any environment for too long. They stand out as a problem. Like that's one of the main energies in this place. The main toxic energies is like always chaotic, always problem causing, always coming in, coming out, saying, doing the wrong things, being rough, rude, like somebody with, or an energy like that's like that moves or that permeates this place, that, and then someone, and then another person or another type of energy that's like know it all but poor planning, like poor execution, someone that again rushes out when they're not ready just because they feel like they know better. So sort of like a leap, like a leap without looking type of energy. A lot of that, a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Won't come to my mind. But it's like a lot of like a lack of planning, like stepping out, no plan, like careless or callousness or carelessness, maybe a bit of both. Because like one person's a certified, or one energy is like for certified dummies, people who don't think, they just act or react, or they just believe like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like there's a lot of that, and also a lot of like lies, cheating, sexual promiscuity, like all these different things. This is just, again, I don't know if this is someone's, what environment this is for somebody, but again, there's not a lot of good things that goes on. Again, a lot of lying about a lot of lying about finances, lying in general, lying about material acquisition, wealth, people's personal positions in this thing. May be like maybe a lot of broke people that chill together in this place and talking a lot of smack about people. This could be thieves also, like robbers, thieves, or even like a den of criminals or a criminal organization, or like a ruthless, like corrupt company or organization. Okay. But somewhere in here, there's so again, you have those people, or again, there's another energy that's like, right, wearing the hazmat suit, protecting itself from whatever this environment is, and all these types of peoples and things that go on in this negative energy that will not let you do anything but negate your own destiny and move towards failure or destruction. There's someone that's protected against all of that, and it's sort of like, it's almost like this person's walking, what's that, this person's like surrounded by flames, walking like untouched. There's like one person, like a fireman, Iron Man, but the fireman, I don't know, there's somebody here that's like untouched and still like doing their thing in the middle of all of this toxicity, negativity. There's somebody that's striving here. This person's Hierophant, so this person is an actual leader. People in this organization fear this person. They don't want to come near them. They look at this person as protected. This person most likely is actually protected. This person's the one sent into this environment by the universe to, I guess, if nothing else, show these people, teach them a lesson. What could they possibly be learning? It's saying like something like in spite of this environment, someone's gonna be success. This is gonna be like a rose growing out of the concrete. Someone's gonna have major success despite having to deal with an environment like this. Then they're gonna be seen, and they're definitely, I mean, this is most high approved. I'll get one more. Yeah, definitely. So Queen of Swords. Ooh, shutting the power off on this place potentially. But yeah, somebody that knows everything there is to know about this place and exactly how to deal with it. And that's pretty much what they're doing. But again, they're surrounded by nothing but nonsense, chaos, you name it. This is not good. I'd get out of there as quick as possible. But I'm going to leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe. I hope I brought somebody some clarity out there. And I'll be back in the next one. You already know I had fun, collective. Stay safe.